Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. That old negative karmic spirit they tried to hide has come to the surface, and all lies are being exposed. Somebody was being fake with you, and now all their lies are being exposed because that old negative karmic spirit has now came to the surface. You were dealing with someone for some particular reason, and they weren't being who they portrayed themselves to be. They weren't being upfront with you. They came into your life as a guiding light, but ended up bringing total darkness. You thought that this person was going to be there for you to help you with something good, to make something good happen for you. But they brought the total opposite. Instead of good, they didn't really bring anything too good. Instead of good, they brought nothing but evil, destruction, and despair. They brought a lot of difficulties. They brought a lot of tragedies. They brought a lot of hard times. They brought a lot of nothing. They knew that they were going to be this type of person to you the whole entire time. They knew that they were going to be this type of person to you and not be anything good. They knew that they were hiding who they were. They knew that they were keeping it under wraps. They knew that they was a secret hater. They knew that they were a secret hater. They knew that they were hating on you and they didn't want to see you do well. They didn't want to see you do your best. They knew that. They knew that they were hiding that old karmic, negative, toxic spirit. They knew that. But eventually it was going to come to the surface. The truth shall crash to earth, but it shall rise again. That truth is always going to rise. That truth is always going to come to the surface. That truth is always going to be there to expose the falsehood. And you being able to see the truth, you being able to see right through this person. They weren't going to be able to keep up this act for long. They weren't going to be able to pretend to be somebody who wasn't who they were for long. They were pretending. They were the great pretender. They came to you one way, ended up leaving another way. Came to you acting like they was this, came out of being who you suspected them of being the whole entire time. That old negative karmic spirit tried to hide. They tried to hide it, but they just couldn't hide it. Like the song, they just can't hide it. The fact that they are old negative karmic spirit. Seeing other people win is not their thing. Seeing people succeed is not their thing. Seeing people win and do well and have a good life is not their thing. Especially if they're doing better than them. Oh no, they're not going to want to see anybody do better than them. They're not going to want to see anybody outperform them. They're not going to want to see anyone get ahead of them. If they suspect that's what you're trying to do, that jealousy is going to come back out. If they suspect that's what you're trying to do, that old evil hatred-filled heart is going to start beating. This is going to be pumping jealousy through their veins, green envy through their veins. Can't see them do better than me. Somebody start to do better than them, they have an anxiety attack on you. Heart beating all fast. They just got to do something corrupt. They just got to do something evil. Got to do something negative and harmful to another person. They just got to. Old negative karmic spirit. Ooh, I've got to do something bad to you. They trying to hide it. They trying to keep it under wraps. They trying to keep that thing under the covers. They trying to keep that thing in the closet. They can't do it. They tried. They tried. They tried to keep that thing in a safe place. No. That thing popped out and said, "Look at me, I'm here." Oh, evil karmic self. Look, I came to be evil. I came to be toxic. I came to do everything that thereof. Who can I harm today? It's going to be you that I harm today. No, it ain't. I see that now. I see that old evil spirit coming to the surface. I'm out. I see that old evil toxic spirit. It's time to go. I see that old evil toxic spirit. I don't want nothing to do with that. You taste it. You keep it. That's you. That's your life. All right? All your lies are being exposed. All their lies are being exposed. The type of person that they said they were going to be, what they said they were going to do, how they said they were going to be in your life as this kind of person or as that kind of person, all those lies are being exposed. All those lies are coming to the surface. There's nothing that they can do to hide it anymore. They know that they weren't being upfront with you. They know that they weren't keeping it real with you. They know that there was a backstabber. You backstabber you crab in a bucket you karmic you terrible human being you toxic one you. Instead of being a chosen one, they'd rather be a toxic one. They are the toxic ones. They are the karmic ones. They are the garbage ones. They got a garbage heart, just trash heart. Somebody called it the trash man to come pick their heart up. It's horrible. Got the Pinocchio nose. They lying so much. Whoop. Just lying. No truth in them. They wouldn't be able to tell the truth if somebody offered them $1 million. I'd like the money, but I ain't got it in me. They can't do it. They have no truth in them. Nothing but lies. Nothing but deception. Deceptive. That's what they are. They are deceptive. Deceiving anyone and everyone that they can try. But not I, not you. They won't get you. They won't get me. They won't get God's chosen. Old negative karmic spirit. You're going to have your intuition go off. I shouldn't trust this one. I shouldn't trust this person. I'm not dealing with this person. Something seems fishy here. Something, I don't know about this. Believe that. Trust that. When you sense something is off, you're sensing that for a reason. Something is off and you got to cut them off. When your senses go off, it's time to cut them off. Your senses go off, turn your energy off, and cut those people off. You turn your energy off, you shut down on them. Time to shut down on certain people because they got an old negative karmic spirit that they tried to hide. It's time to shut down on those folks. That way they can't keep coming back into you. Can't just keep on coming back in my life. They can't just keep on coming back in your life. Don't let these people keep coming back into your life like the Gap Band. All right, Gap Band tried to tell you, you can't just keep coming in and out of a person's life. Don't let these people come back into your life. All right, they did you some type of way. They did you some type of wrong. That's it. No second chances. They got an old negative karmic spirit and they out to do some harm to people. They thrive off of it, but all their lies are being exposed now. They thought they were being the truth. Those lies are being exposed. They thought they could get away and tell a false truth, a half truth. Those lies are being exposed. There's no truth in them, so those lies are being exposed. They tried to hide it, but it's coming to the surface. It's bubbling up to the surface. They tried to keep it in the dark. The light came in that you have exposed it all. The light that you have, the truth that you have, the light bearer, the light carrier that you are, it just came in and just washed out all that darkness and just brought it all to the surface. Wow, this, that, everything. All those lies, all the deception, all the corruption, all the evil. You see it all now. That they couldn't hide who they were for long. They tried to play like they were something important. They tried to play like they were something good. They tried to play like they were something righteous. They tried to play like they had your best interest at heart. They tried to play like they had your back. They tried to play like they was going to be there for you. They tried to play like they were a good person. They tried to play like that. Well, guess what? They only played themselves because all their lies are being exposed. Ain't nobody going to believe them now. Once you stop dealing with this person, ain't nobody going to want to deal with them now. And once you stop dealing with them, they really going to know something's wrong. You not dealing with this person anymore, it's going to expose that. You ain't even got to say nothing. You know what? I'm not dealing with this person anymore. And people are going to drop like flies around them because they're going to start to see the same thing. Ain't even got to warn nobody. Wow, so-and-so stopped talking to him? Oh, I don't think we should deal with him no more. That always happens when good people stop messing with bad people. When a good person stops messing with the person with the bad energy, everybody start to become suspect. Everybody start to suspect it. Everybody start to raise their eyebrow. Everybody start to be able to start putting two and two together. You know what? Yeah, they're not even talking to them no more. Something must be up. He's not talking to them. She's not talking to them. Something must be up. I think we should leave him alone. I think there's nothing that we should have to do with this person anymore. And you're right. Shouldn't have anything to do with them anymore. They got an old negative karmic spirit. And they're going to try to touch everybody with that spirit that they can. They're going to try to bring as much evil into whoever's life that they can. It's what they do. They got to try to bring some negative energy to you. But all their lies are going to be exposed. They're trying to act like something that they're not. They're trying to be someone that they're not. People are going to be able to tell. All their lies are going to be exposed. They try to act one way. People are going to eventually see them as who they really are. People are going to eventually see them as who they really are. They're going to pick up on it. They're going to be able to see behind the mask. They're going to be able to see behind the facade. That mask is going to slip right off their face. They're going to have to try to put that thing back on. Too late. Mask done fell off and hit the floor, and so did their face, along with everybody's jaw. That's who they really are? Yes. People show you who they are, believe them. Karmic show you who they are, believe them. You see that old negative, karmic, hater, toxic, devilish spirit pop back up, believe it. You see it pop up, believe it. You see that you see what's really in their heart, and you see it rise to the surface, believe it. That's who they really are. That's the type of energy that they have for you. That's the amount of love that they have for you. Slim to none. Those types of people think they can get over on others and think that they can act and think that they can fool people. No. All your lies are going to be exposed. All their lies are going to be exposed. The type of person that they are is going to be exposed. People are going to be able to tell. They're not going to be able to get that over on people too much longer. People are going to look at that and be like, yo, that seems fake. It's something that's not authentic about that. It's something that's not real about this person. It's something that doesn't seem as genuine within this person as with other people. People are going to be able to tell. They think that, they're going to have a good run. They may have had a good run, but now their time is up. The devil's time is up. It's time for people to see this person for who they really are. By you not dealing with them, it's going to expose that. By you keeping your distance, it's going to expose that. Because you've seen all that stuff come to the surface. You come around them. You deal with them. You see them holding back. They trying to hide it and hold it back and cover it up and keep it hidden. No, you can see it as clear as day. You see what type of person they are. Don't gaslight yourself, all right? Don't gaslight yourself. Just because you may want to have some people in your life. Just because you've known this person for a while. Just because this person is something. Oh, well, they're this. How could they be that? Or, well, I know them as this. How could they be that? Don't play yourself. Don't gaslight yourself. What you see is what you get. If that's what you see, that's what you're getting from them. If that's what they're showing you, that's what they're knowing you. If that's what they're showing you, that's what you know in them. Excuse me. If that's what they show, that's what you know. There we go. If that's what they show, that's what you know. You know that to be true because they've showed that to you. There we go. Look at God. You know that to be true because they showed that to you. You don't see things in people that aren't there. You don't see things in people that aren't there. If you see something in someone, it's there. You see good in someone. Oh, wow. Yeah, I saw some good in that person. You don't second guess that. Once you see that bad in someone, you want to second guess it. You want to hold on to the friendship, hold on to the relationship, hold on to the member, hold on to whoever. You want to hold on to the job. They didn't just try to do that to me. Yes, they did. They wouldn't do that to a person. Yes, they would. Some of them love to do it because they got an old negative karmic spirit that they done tried to hide and it's coming to the surface. All the lies are being exposed. They thought they could get away with it. They thought they could be like that. They thought they could act like that and then cover it up. They thought they could be the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I'm going to act like this and then I'm going to not act like that. I'm gonna be evil real quick and then I'm gonna go back to good. It don't work. No, 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 no. You're not. You might be able to fool some of the people half the time, but you can't fool all the people all the time. People out here trying to do this good evil, good evil, good evil, good evil. Got one foot in, one foot out, halfway in, halfway out. No, don't let people be like that with you. Once you see something in somebody, trust it, believe it, and receive it. If you believe it, you will receive it. Believe that's who they are. Receive them as they are. Take them as they are. Accept people as they are. Don't try to change people. Don't try to change people in your mind. Don't try to change people in time. Don't try to even wait in line. Well, I'll just wait on them. They'll change eventually. Screw that. If once these lies are being exposed, once these karmics are being exposed, you know what to do. You know not to deal with people anymore that are a detriment to your success, a detriment to your progress, a detriment to your future, a detriment to your life. You may have to figure some things out on your own. You may have to go through some things because this person's not there anymore. Their support's not there anymore. But what support was it? What help was it? What were they really offering to your life if they was a karmic and they was really trying to hide who they really were and trying to act like they were something that they weren't? What are you missing out on? What can't you get by yourself with yourself that you could try to get from this person when they really wasn't helping you anyway, when they really wasn't there for you anyway, when they really wasn't supporting you anyway? And it's not that people have to support you, but if somebody comes into your life and tries to act like they are, then they're just acting. They're not keeping it real. You don't need actors in your life. Life's a movie, but the only person that needs to be acting in your movie is you. If anybody else comes into your movie and starts to act, that ain't it. If they're coming into your movie and they're acting in a way that's not going to allow you to end up having a good ending to your movie, they gotta go. This person is not meant to be in your reality. This person is not meant to be in your movie. They need to go take that show on the road. They need to go act somewhere, act like that somewhere else. Because it's not going to do you any good, is it? No. It's not going to do you well, is it? No. You don't want that old negative karmic spirit in your life. You don't want that old negative karmic spirit rubbing off on you. No. No, no, no. That old karmic spirit must go. They think they could just weasel into everybody's life. Oh, people like me. Oh, I'm sociable. I'm charming. I can make people believe me. I can have friends. I can play like I'm a good person, like other people. That's what they think. They think nobody's going to be able to see what they're up to. Sooner or later, eventually, somebody's going to be able to tell that you ain't keeping it a buck. Sooner or later, somebody's going to be able to see and tell that you ain't being real. People will put on an act to try to snake their way into somebody's life to try to obtain something, even if it's just your trust, even if they just want to play you, even if they just want to leave you looking stupid. There are some people that will try to come into your life that will try to play you just for this. It may not be a financial gain. It may not be an opportunity gain. It may not be any kind of win other than them for coming into your life to try to make you look less than them, try to make you look dumb, try to leave you with the stupid look on your face. Like, that's the type of person they are? Dang, that's what they did? Dang, that's how they did me? Dang, I didn't even see that coming. Yeah, you may not have. But now take what you learned from the experience, take what you learned from the situation so you don't make it a mistake for yourself. If you didn't know how somebody was, you can't fault yourself for that. You can't fault yourself for what you didn't know. Don't fault yourself for having a karmic person in your life, having a person in your life that wanted to do you some type of bad and you didn't see it coming. You got a good heart. You got a good spirit. You don't look for that in other people. You're not out here looking for, who's going to do me wrong? Who's going to do me wrong? You're not doing that. But when the people throw you off and you don't expect it and you're like, wow, this person was a freaking snake. You just got to take it for what it is, accept it for what it's worth, and learn from the experience. And don't have any resentment over it. Don't be hurt over it. Learn from it. That's just a part of the game. Chalk it up to the game of life. There's some people who act like that. There's some people that don't. Keep it real with yourself. If you're the type of person that keeps it real, you got to be able to keep it real with yourself, even when situations happen to where it don't work out best for you, as best for you, for your benefit. because the lies have been exposed, and now you could go on with your life, and you could go on in a positive direction. You should be grateful. That's what you take from it. You take the gratitude of, this person can't do that to me anymore. They may have got a couple weeks out me, they may have got a month out me, they may have got a little half a year out me. Well, guess what? It's a new year. It may not be New Year's, but right here, right now, when you get over the situation, it's a new year. It may not be January 1, but guess what? You may, if as long as you got this person uh, out of your life and they're done, well, guess what? Now you're on the bigger and better things. It may not be January 1, but as long as you and that person are done, you've won. As long as you're not dealing with that person anymore, they wanted to see you lose, you won. You may have lost. Guess what? They're out your life. You didn't lose nothing. You won. You won something. When a fake person exits your life in any kind of situation, business, relationship, whatever shit, if a fake person exits and leaves your life, you've won. That's new space for you to do better. That's new space for you to have more blessings coming into your life. That's more space for you to have more success. That's more space for you to be more blessed. That's more space for you to be less stressed. You should be jumping for joy when somebody negative is out the picture. When somebody that did you wrong is out the picture. Don't focus on the fact they did you wrong. Focus on the fact they're not going to be able to do it any longer. They're not going to be able to do you wrong anymore. Focus on the fact that you've learned something new. You've learned how some people are. You've learned that what you have to watch out for. You've learned that you can't waste your real on fake people. You've learned that you can't go be good to everybody. You've learned that everybody's not your friend. You learn that everybody is not a good person like you. You've learned that everybody's not out to do well and want to see other people succeed and do their best and have a good life like you. You've learned that. Thank God for that. You learn that. You now see that, hey, there's some people I got to watch out for. There are some people that might snake me. There are some people who are going to try to fake me, and there are going to be some people who are going to try to snake me. Now I know the signs. Now I know what to look out for. Now I know what to watch out for. When you see that fake spirit rise and come up to the surface, you be out. When that fake spirit rise up, it's time for your spirit to rise up, and you out. Don't let them old fake negative karmic spirits get over on you. Don't let these old fake toxic people think that they just gonna keep coming and back, keep coming into your life and doing you wrong. Once the lies are exposed, hey, the truth is the truth. A lie is a lie. That lie has been exposed. This person has been exposed. They've shown you who they are. Yo, take it for what it's worth. Just like Jesus said, come as you are. If that's how they coming, hey, you gotta leave as you are. Maybe you leaving broken. Maybe you leaving bent. Maybe you leaving destroyed. Maybe you leaving with some destruction in your life. Well, guess what? When you leave those things behind. You don't take those things with you. You may be leaving with them, but you don't got to take them with you. They may be walking out the door with you, but you don't got to continue to walk on with them. They may walk out the door, they may leave with you, but you don't got to keep moving with them. You don't got to keep them in your presence. You don't got to keep them in your life. You can let go of those things. You don't hold on to resentment. Holding on to resentment is not loving yourself. Holding on to resentment, Nelson Mandela said, is drinking poison and expecting somebody else to die from it. Nelson Mandela said holding on to resentment is drinking poison and expecting somebody else to die from it. We're not holding on to the resentment of what these people did. We're interpreting the story in a way that's going to work for us. That's why I said you take what you learn from it and you earn from it. You don't take what these people did to you and keep reliving it over and over and over and over and over again. You take what they did to you, you learn from it, you leave it where it is, and you move on with what you experience from it, and you take the good with the bad as far as leaving the bad where it's at. Take the good with the bad. Not me. I'm taking the good and I'm leaving the bad where it's at. That's how I'm gonna take. I'll take the good and the bad, but I'm not taking the good with the bad on that aspect. Take the good with the bad. Shit, not me. Not this guy. All right, I'm gonna take the good, take what I learned from it, and I'm gonna leave that bad all the way over there. I'll take the good from a bad situation. That's what I'll do. That's what we do here on this channel. Bad situation come, okay, another learning experience. Don't look at it as you made a mistake. Oh wow, man, dang. Don't feel bad about that. That person wasn't a good person. Don't feel bad about that. You didn't expect that. That's not who you are. Don't feel bad about that. Don't look at yourself. Don't look down on yourself because of that. Shame on that individual. And that's why they're an old negative karmic spirit that tried to hide, but all their lies are being exposed. And now once the lies are exposed, you take the good, you take what you learn, and you go earn. And that way you can move on. That way you're not holding on to resentment. And that way you can feel good and you can forgive that person. Forgive them for being who they are. They might have tried to do me some dirt. Well, guess what? I'm a view it as they didn't mean it. They didn't mean that. That was just something for me to learn so I could earn. And I'm going to let it burn like some ashes in an urn because that person is dead to me now. That situation is dead to me now. All the negative energy from that is dead to me now. I'm going to go off and live my life. I'm going to go off where life resides. I'm going to go off where there's life. I'm not going to stay where there's death in the past. I'm going to move on in the future. The future is life. The future is love. The future is peace. The future is forgiveness. I'm forgiven. I'm not holding on to that. They may have been an awful person. They may have done things that an awful person would do, but I'm letting go of all that. I forgive them for that. I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to forgive and forget. I'm going to take what I learned and I'm going to forget that it even ever happened. I'm going to forget them, forgive the situation, forgive myself. And then I'm cool with it. I'm moving on. I'm not holding on to any resentment over any toxic karmic people. I'm letting that go. I gotta live my life and I gotta do me. And if that's who they choose to be, that's just on their rap sheet. That's just on their record. Angels just wrote that down. We all got some things the angels wrote down. But hey, if that's what they want the angels to write down, hey, we all got some things that the angels have written down. That's what they want on their rap sheet. That's what they want on their rap sheet. You continue to get positive, good things put on yours. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the share button. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. We out.